Jacory, talk about the confidence that seems to be growing here on the offense.
We're all confident, not overly confident, but we understand that, right now we're doing pretty good, but we're not where we want to be right now. Like I told the offense, we got to score every drive so that there won't be no doubt left on the field when it comes to the end of the game who wins. So if we score every drive, we'll take care of anything else that happens in the game.
But you scored a lot of points last game, 35 points.
It still wasn't enough. As an offense, our job is to score every time we're on the field. And that's something that we got to preach and we got to instill into each other because we put the defense in the situation in the bind early in the game, and then we had to pretty much bail the team out. So we don't want to put ourselves in that situation. We just want to start fast and just start off the way we finish.
Jacory, you're ranked top 10 in the nation in passing efficiency. Is there something that was changed mechanically with your throwing motion or something in the offseason that has allowed you to do this, or is it mental?
Not at all. It's just going out there making smart decisions, then just putting the ball in my playmaker's hands, the ability to go into a correct play. Just that helps me a lot. If I see something covered, I can just check it to a run if the box is thin or something. So that's pretty much the only difference that's been going on.
Did you see that last season and you just couldn't control yourself? You've talked about that sometimes. I mean, how have you gotten smarter?
I don't know, just the ability to, I guess now that I have the opportunity to do those things, I feel a lot more comfortable. That's it.
How often do you audibilize what you say at Jacory during the game?
It's not that often. Probably on average, it'd be probably about 7 times a game. Not that often, but it's times where you can see when I do it. If I'm going up and down the line, then I'm pretty much changing the play.
Is there one play like at Virginia Tech that you could point to that you felt like you took your team out of a bad play and put yourself into a good situation?
The first touchdown to Hearn, Allen, that was they were showing all our blitz, and I think we was getting ready to run a keeper. And I didn't want to run into no blitz, so I just you would have had to make a play. Probably got sacked. But I think it still would have been a good play at the time. I would just had to make something out of it. But why do that when you got the ability to change whatever's going on? So we just changed it. Coach, he trusted me, so put him in the right play.
How much does having guys like Lamar and Mike running the ball well right now help you?
That helps a lot because now the defense has to respect, Mike. They got to respect Lamar. And then you're able to run plays like a pitchback pass, and things like that open up, and so it makes them have to cover the whole field, horizontally and vertically. So it's better.
Jacory, what's it say to you that so many guys are out there? I mean, you get hurt in football, of course, but Dorsett's banged up, Lamar's banged up, Mike's been banged up. Nobody wants to come off the field. What's that say to you about where this team is at? It's hard playing for each other.
Yeah, it says a lot because we are playing for each other. The whole team's banged up. Everybody's banged up. That's college football, and we understand that. We just got to play through it. That's why we make sure we force everybody to go to treatment. If you just got a little cut, you're going to treatment. You got to be in there 3 times a day, sometimes maybe 4. So if you want to play on this team, you got to find a way to get on the field, and you can't play injured. So you got to get it done during the week.
Can you imagine more of an emotional roller coaster than what you guys have been from day one with the other thing to guys getting hurt, to beating Ohio State as easily as you did, to the anguish of last weekend? I mean, is this beyond anything you could have imagined coming in?
Yeah, but it's a process. We're just going through it right now, and we're staying positive about everything. We lost a couple of tough ones this year, and we just gotta keep fighting because, it's like the 3 games we lost with 3 plays away. 4th and goal on the 1. Maryland, I think if we'd have just lined up in the right formation instead of getting that penalty, we'd have been able to score and then be in 4 minutes instead of 2 minutes at the end of the game. And then this last game, if we would have done our job on short yardage and scored the first drive, game is over.
Do you remember what, I mean, TV showed Coach Beamer coming up to you for a few minutes, which, you know, coaches do a lot of times. Do you remember what he said after the game?
Not really. I don't remember. I don't even think I was. If anything, he probably said just good luck. You know, I wasn't really paying attention. I was all over the place.
Corey, those close losses, do you think of that as a positive or more of a negative?
I don't know
what
how
does
to
that
think.
look at as this team?
I don't know how to think of it. I can only take things positive from it. I just don't like being in them. Yeah, they're exciting to be in the moment, but at the end, if you don't pull it out, it's like we put ourselves in this situation, and we don't want to put ourselves in that situation. We'd rather just win, you know, just have everybody get a chance to get in the game, you know, like we can.
Do all those close losses start to take a shot at your confidence a little bit
Not at
when a
all.
game's are close late?
Not at all. It's the game of football. That's how things are played. It's like you're playing good teams, so of course you're gonna have close ones, and you're not expected to blow out a team every week, especially if a team is a ranked opponent. So you just got to go out there. You got to prepare, and just focus up and make sure you come out.
Jacory, it seemed. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just going to ask you about Clive Walford. It seemed like you found another weapon. Can you talk a little bit about Clive? And obviously he had 6 catches, led you guys in catches the other day.
Yeah, it's just been a matter of time for Clive to come through, and we were really trying to get him the ball because he's a great talent. He got it. He got the skills. He's a tremendous athlete. So we just got to find the ways to get the ball in his hand, and he just had to keep on working hard.
Brandon said you were pretty vocal after the game. Obviously, he said most of the time when you do your talking, it's in the huddle, not normally in the locker room. So just talk about what you were feeling and maybe what you said to the guys. Or
like I usually always talk in the huddle. Do something to cheer them up, make sure everybody's focused, make sure I don't see no big eyes, everybody like scared or anything. Because if you all, you gotta get out the huddle, because then you're gonna scare me. So, but I just felt like I'm usually not the type of person to stand up in front of everybody and just say anything, but I just felt like I should because I don't want it to be too late before like I know people expect to hear from the quarterback a lot, and I just didn't want it to be too late. Just wanted to make sure that I addressed the team the way with everything I felt, and how I felt we need to change, and how I felt we need to go along with about the rest of the season.
do you think it means more because you don't do it often that you got guys' attention?
I'm pretty sure it does, because the room was silent. It kind of shocked me. I was like, dang, everybody was like really listening to me, and it just hurt. I was tired of being, always falling short. And that's how it always been since we've been here. But we're gonna keep fighting. We're gonna keep grinding, and we're gonna make it work.
Jacory, have you thought about it all? Your last trip to North Carolina, I mean, that had to be a pretty forgettable moment for you, that game up in Chapel Hill.
Nah, I haven't thought about it. I'm not even worried about that. Some things happened in that game, that led to certain things, but it's all good. It's another game. Got to go up there, Chapel Hill, and take care of this good team. Probably one of the best teams we'll play against overall this year. So we got to go out there and take care of our business.
Where does that game rank for you, though? I mean, I think they ran a couple of interceptions back on you that game. Or what does that rank for you in terms of, bad moments for you?
I don't have a ranking for bad moments.
I mean, is that the worst? I mean, is that probably one of your?
It doesn't matter to me at all, so I'm not worried.
One thing, do you ever have mixed emotions about playing home? That sounds funny, but the way some of the fans have treated you, and I know we've asked you that in the past, what's that like for you when you hear booing?
It's cool. It's cool to me. I don't mind it. I'm playing for my teammates, so I'm on the field, we're having fun, and I'm enjoying myself out there. Just my last rendezvous with my teammates, so that's all I care about. And I enjoy going to other schools. I see how their fans really cheer for them and stuff. It's like a real college town. Like Virginia Tech was a real college town, and it was exciting to play there, and being able to be on the field with them guys.